Bonjour la classe. Le titre aujourd'hui, c'est une nouvelle région. To start, I wonder if you can answer the 4 questions below about Corsica. I'd like you to pause the video now as I'm going to be going through the answers in a moment. Question 1. Where is Corsica? Well, Corsica is an island in the Mediterranean Sea and it's located southeast of the French mainland. What is the most widely spoken language on the island? Well, it's French. And how many people live there? Well, in 2016, a survey showed that 330,455 people lived there, but maybe it's slightly different now. And what is the capital of Corsica? The capital of Corsica is Ajaccio. Today we're going to be looking at une nouvelle région, a new region, and we're going to be looking at using 3 tenses. To start, we're going to begin by looking at the key vocabulary for this lesson. I'd like you to copy out this vocab grid and see if you can fill it in using the options in blue to help you. I'd like you to pause the video now as I'm going to be going through the answers shortly. Une île, an island. Les montagnes, the mountains. Les plages, the beaches. Le sommet, the top of the mountain. Le lac, the lake. Le jardin, the garden. La sieste, afternoon nap. La mer, the sea. Please repeat after me. Une île. Les montagnes. Le sommet. So the summit, the peak, the top of the mountain. Les plages. La mer. Le lac. Le jardin. La sieste. Otherwise known as siesta, this is when people in European countries take an afternoon nap, particularly when the weather is very hot. We're now going to look at the grammar for today. Using 3 tenses. In French, we use the perfect tense to describe an action in the past, the present tense to describe an action in the present, happening now, and the future tense to describe an action in the near future, happening on the weekend or next year, in the near future. So, a question in the perfect tense would be, Qu'est-ce que tu as fait en vacances? What do you think this question means? Correct. What did you do on holiday? Qu'est-ce que tu fais en vacances is in the present tense. What would this question mean? Très bien. What do you do on holiday? And lastly, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire en vacances? What would this question mean? Oui. What are you going to do on holiday? So, we can answer these questions by using verbs in the different tenses. And what you do is to copy out that grammar grid and see if you can translate the following 6 verbs. I play, I drank, I'm going to do or make, I take, I went, and I am going to play. I'd like you to pause the video now to allow yourself time to do that. Number 1, I play. Je joue. Number 2, I drank. J'ai bu. Number 3, I'm going to do or make. Je vais faire. Number 4, I take. Je prends. Number 5, I went. Je suis allé. Any ideas why I have that extra E on the end there in brackets? Fantastic, yes. If it's a girl who's speaking, they have to add on the E, and if not, it's just without the extra E. And lastly, je vais jouer. Now in the textbook, we find this text from Thomas, who has gone to Corsica and is talking about experiences there. I'd like you to just listen as I read it out to you. Coucou, je suis en vacances en Corse, une île dans la mer Méditerranée. Il y a beaucoup de montagnes et plein de plages. C'est très joli et on peut prendre des photos très cool. Il y a du soleil tous les jours. Je me lève à 9 heures et je prends le petit déjeuner dans le jardin. Pendant la journée, on va à la plage. L'après-midi, on doit faire la sieste parce qu'il fait vraiment chaud. Ce dimanche, nous allons explorer les montagnes. Nous allons faire une randonnée et puis nous allons faire un pique-nique au sommet. Je vais aussi nager dans le lac. Dimanche dernier, je suis allée à Ajaccio, la capitale de la Corse. Le matin, nous avons visité la maison Bonaparte. C'était assez intéressant. L'après-midi, j'ai acheté des souvenirs et le soir, on a mangé au restaurant. I'd like you to reread through those texts and try and work out what tenses those 4 texts are in. Are they in the perfect tense in the past, the present tense, or the near future tense? I'd like you to pause the video now to allow you time to do that. Number 1 is in the present tense. It uses present tense verbs. For instance, je suis en vacances, I am on holiday, or il y a beaucoup de montagnes, there are a lot of mountains, or c'est, it is, or on peut prendre, you can take. Number 2 stays in the present tense, with lots of present tense expressions again, like il y a, there is, or je me lève, I get up, je prends, I take. Number 3, what tense do you think this one's in? Well, you should have gone for the near future tense, okay? Nous allons explorer, we are going to explore. Nous allons faire, we are going to do. Nous allons faire again. And je vais nager, I am going to swim. And finally, what did you think for number 4? Well, you should have got the perfect tense, and hopefully you recognised the E accents on the ends of the verbs. Now, those verbs are in the what form there? Aller and visiter. Correct, they are past participles. And j'ai acheté would mean I bought. On a mangé, we ate. I'd now like you to see if you can find the following 8 phrases in the texts. I'd like you to pause the video to give you time to do that. Numéro 1. Il y a beaucoup de. 2. Il y a du soleil tous les jours. 3. Pendant la journée. 4. Il fait vraiment chaud. 5. Ce dimanche. 6. Je vais aussi nager. 7. Le matin, nous avons visité. 8. C'était assez intéressant. Your homework for today is to translate those 4 texts into English. I've given you some vocab to help you, and when you're finished, I want you to send your translations to me at jwatson@stbeeds.cams.sch.uk. As usual, the first person to send it in will receive 3 merits, and after that there will be 1 merit given out for each good entry. Don't forget to click completed on ePraise when you finish the work for today. I hope you're all well. Au revoir la classe!